Previously on Joe Schmo 2, Ingrid got an offer she couldn't refuse.
Will you accept this script?
I'll do it.
And she was replaced by a new Schmo, Amanda.
Everyone, this is Amanda.
Tim had a heart-to-heart with Piper's dad.
Have you been sexually active?
I'm not, you know, I wouldn't, I have, yes, I have.
The lie detector revealed Tim's generous side.
If while on the job, Frank was sucked into a turbine engine and needed a new kidney, would you be willing to donate one of your kidneys to keep Piper's father alive?
Yes, ma'am.
And Bryce gave an emotional farewell.
I don't know how you can say there's no chemistry between us. There is. And you know how I feel about you, and everybody here knows how I feel about you.
Will Bryce have the final say? Find out tonight on Joe Schmo 2. Two people looking for love in all the wrong places. But nothing could be more wrong than this. Meet Tim Walsh and Ingrid Weiss in search of romance on a reality show she figured out was fake. So, meet Tim Walsh and Amanda Naughton. Their entire world created by an army of writers, producers, and actors, recorded 24 hours a day and put on national television. This is Joe Schmo 2, starring 11 actors. Tim Herzog as Austin, the Bachelor. Valerie Aslan as Piper, the Bachelorette. Jonathan Torrens as Geralt, the gotta-be gay guy. Natasha Leggero as Rita, the drunk. Kevin Kirkpatrick as Bryce, the stalker. Jessica Makinson as Eleanor, the weeper. Steve Mallory as Ernie, the heir. Gretchen Palmer as Ambrosia, the bitch. John Huertas as TJ, the playa. Jana Speaker as Cami, the moron. Me, Ralph Garman, as Derek Newcastle, the pompous host, and introducing Ingrid Weiss as the schmo-turned-actress. All performing for the two people who think it's real, Joe and Jane Schmo. This is Joe Schmo 2. As Tim and Amanda are locked in their bedroom sharing their daily thoughts, the actors sneak away and meet with the producers to plot out the day.
Yesterday could not have gone better. It was our best day yet. I think we've found that fine line between just crazy enough but also believable enough. We really hit that line yesterday. Ingrid's done a great job, you know, sort of mixing, getting into the mix, which is phenomenal. More of the same is what I would say, more of the same.
Good afternoon, all.
Good afternoon.
I trust you enjoyed your meal.
Yes, it was delicious.
Well, I have one more course to serve you. A big old platter of controversy. Gentlemen, I will ask you to write down the name of the male suitor you believe is least compatible with Piper. Ladies, you will write down the name of the female suitor you believe is least compatible with Austin. When you're all done voting, I will return, collect the votes, and tally them up.
It was kind of forcing us to be put in a malicious position.
Very well. I'll go off and tally the votes, and I'll return presently with the results.
Thank you.
Now they're going to go tally the votes.
Oh, this is my towel. I totally lied to everybody. I told you that you were using your towel.
I just realized whose voice you sound like.
Who?
In American Pie, the band camp. Yeah, no, like, there's no physical, just the voice. You sounded like that girl when you talked about
I wasn't in the band in high school.
Eleanor is like a female Bryce.
I'm not a geek or anything, am I?
No, just the sound of your voice, nothing else.
Okay.
You weren't in the band. I wasn't saying that you were a geek or anything like that.
Okay.
Whoa, that's just too much. Bryce is psycho, and I don't know, she's just ultra sensitive. It was just your voice sounded like someone else's voice. I could have said it was my Aunt Eileen. No big deal.
Well, your Aunt Eileen, how old is she?
I want to shake her and say, stop being so sensitive, because the sensitivity it's a turn off to me. Does it? It does. No, I'm just saying. Yeah, she's just too sensitive.
The results are in. According to the gentleman in the mansion, the male suitor least compatible with Piper is Geralt.
Really?
And according to you ladies, the majority of you believe that the female suitor least compatible with Austin is Eleanor. Telling. However, the two people voted least compatible with Austin and Piper win alone time.
She wanted alone time, and that's all she's been talking about since I've been here.
She was jumping up and down and was so ecstatic.
So congratulations, Gerald and Eleanor.
That's how you play that game.
Coming up next,
This is really less of a twist and more just really terrible news.
and later,
Just when you've all gotten comfortable, the Grim Reaper of Change makes an appearance. It's time for another Falcon twist.
What's it mean?
Well, sorry. We have to do that again, do we? All right.
Ingrid? Ingrid?
Me?
Yeah,
I heard this morning that I would actually have my first exciting dramatic plot line.
Right, Evan, we are cancelling the Falcon twist. We've just received news that Ingrid's grandfather has passed away.
Oh no.
First of all, we can't use your grandmother anymore because you were talking yesterday about your grandmother.
It was started off as grandmother, but of course I screwed that up yesterday by unfortunately mentioning that my grandmother had already passed on.
We're going to move on to your grandfather then. It's going to be the grandfather plot.
She knows he's 102 years old.
Really?
Perfect. Yeah.
He's actually 102?
Yeah.
You actually have a grandfather who's 102?
You could bring him out for the show
That's
finale.
perfect. Okay.
And I'm sure you all have your condolences for her, but she's obviously got some phone calls to make and people to talk to.
No cameras, please. Can you turn the cameras off?
It is announced that Ingrid's grandfather has passed away, which is astoundingly uncanny because this is about the 4th reality show this has happened on this year alone.
It's horrible.
And I wasn't quite sure how it was all going to happen because, you know, I'm not a professional, so I didn't know if I was supposed to play it straight, if I was supposed to be over the top. I just want to say, you guys, it's not, I don't know if they told you, but it's not that big, of a deal.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm positive. My grandfather was very old. Well, grandfather, if you're still alive when this comes out, I want you to know that I meant you no harm. I'm certainly not wishing your death. And I love you very much, and you're certainly in my heart today. Bearer of bad news.
You may remember earlier in the day that we did have that vote regarding who was least compatible with Austin and Piper, and Gerald and Eleanor won your votes. And not only that, but they won some alone time with Austin and Piper. And that moment is upon us.
Yay.
However, Eleanor, Austin has heard about the sad news that has befallen Ingrid and her family, and he has asked me to ask you if you could find it in your heart to give your alone time with Austin to Ingrid so that he may express his condolences. I'm sure you understand.
Sure, yeah, of course. You could just see the utter heartbreak on Eleanor's face.
That's very big of you. That's huge. She was so excited to get alone time. And this happens, and, you know, it's not funny because under the circumstances, and it was grandfather and everything, that speaks volumes. And then she started crying again. You know, it's like, all right, Christmas, for Christmas, no, not canceled, it's just postponed. It's postponed.
Does anybody care about how me and Everett
Oh yeah, how was it?
like hung
How was
out
the
all
first
night?
How's frog sitting?
Frog sitting is actually really fun. He didn't eat the crickets, so I actually asked for a donut. I put a maple bar in there.
I love you.
Did you say you gave it a donut?
He's not eating anything else.
Yeah, that thing's dead in about 48 hours.
Oh, stop. It is not.
Everett's the next one to get evicted.
Oh no.
We were sitting by the pool eating lunch with Austin and Piper, and we heard the sound of what sounded like a plane.
F him.
Oh my
then.
God. Thank you. Oh my God, you guys look.
Oh
Did you
my
guys
goodness.
see that? That is so.
My hair is standing up. That's spooky. Please don't jump out of the plane, Bryce.
That's so sweet. Has anybody here seen Big Brother?
That, I mean, honestly, it's a very nice gesture, but that's a great gesture.
Obviously, it was for Piper from Bryce. Some people were saying, wow, how sweet, that's so sweet. And the other half was pretty much saying, he's psycho.
It's a
really
nice gesture. I think it's a nice gesture, but
Wow.
Makes me feel really bad about the other night.
oh my God. I can't believe that Bryce is gone and we're still talking about him.
Serious. I think he's a really nice guy. I feel really bad about the other.
No, he tried to hypnotize you to win, yeah.
I feel like I made a bad choice in sending him away. Because I think he's.
Coming up next,
You lick it. Lick it. You lick it like you lick it.
and later, Austin's parents pay a visit.
You see those big bazoombas and you just assume.
All right, everyone, I believe that the romantic troubadour Pat Benatar was right when she said, love is a battlefield. Not only is that an empowering rock anthem that you can also dance to, but it's the name of our game today, and you'll be pitted not against each other, but against a pair of outsiders vying for the same fantastic prize. Each team member will receive 2 round-trip tickets courtesy of Orbitz.com to Electro Cozumel by Occidental, a fun, active, all-inclusive resort in Cozumel, Mexico. All meals, drinks, and most sports activities are included. And say hello to the last chance for love models. You'll join me here on the edge of the mat, right there it is. You will be competing against the models in 3 competitions. We'll be splitting you into 3 teams of 2. That means one of you will have to act not as a competitor, but as a cheerleader. Do I have any volunteers, someone who does not want to compete?
I'm going to Utah. I'll be the cheerleader.
Gerald will be the cheerleader. Very well, then.
Gerald graciously, and I think very unselfishly, decided to become the cheerleader.
Despite my past experience as a cheerleader, Gerald had to come up with cheers.
Go, Ingrid. Go, Ingrid. Hands in the stands. Let me hear those hands. He was a good cheerleader.
My first 2 competitors, Ingrid and Eleanor.
Yes, sir.
This little event is called Break My Heart. You'll each be fitted with several heart-shaped balloons. When I say go, you'll step forward and try to pop as many of your opponent's hearts as you can. Once all your hearts are broken, you are eliminated from the game. Let's get you all hearted up then.
Love is a Battlefield was super sexy.
I still feel ridiculous participating in some of these absolutely ludicrous games.
It was a mess. The whipped cream was a mess. I have sensitive skin, and the whipped cream did something. I've got scratches from these models.
Get all of them right between her legs! Between her legs!
We persevered, and we kicked the asses of those models.
That's it! There it is!
I thought I was a little disappointed with having to do that balloon popping until I saw Electro Lick.
All right, competitors, now it's time for the Electro Lick competition. I'm sure you've noticed the rather engorged sets of lips that we have there in front of you. Inside those lips is a light switch. Using only your tongue, you must flip the switch as many times as you can. The team that does it the most in 2 minutes wins. Although I think it's safe to say, in this game, there are no losers. All right, on your mark. Get set. Flip that button.
I was born for this, you know. I love using my tongue.
Oh, yeah, lady. Yeah. Oh, Piper. Click that switch. Click the switch.
2, 1, switch.
Baby, you lick it.
Looked like we were in compromising situations on camera.
You lick it. Lick it like you lick it.
What am I doing here? Why am I here?
3, 2, 1. Time's up.
That wasn't humiliating at all. Not something I ever really need to do again.
All right, everyone, the results are in a very close race. With a score of 74 to 72 licks. The models have won that competition. The last chance for love models.
I can't flick my tongue fast enough to win this competition. Why should I even flick my tongue anymore?
We're gonna get them anyway.
Next.
And I'm gonna suck your cock so fucking dry, you don't even know.
Fucking awesome.
And allow me to introduce Dallas and Lois Newton-Rice. All right, our next game is something I like to call getting a heart on. Tim, if you would take a seat. Tim, we're going to attach a heart monitor to your chest. Then, the goal here is for Cami to try to raise your heart rate as much as she can. The team with the greatest increase wins the game.
The most beautiful thing about this game was watching Tim in the moments before we did the heart monitor game actually close his eyes to try to get his heart rate calmed down.
All right, Tim, we've got your base heart rate. It's 60 beats per minute, all right? Cami, you will have 1 minute to raise Tim's heart as high as you can.
Cami had to make Tim's heart race however she could.
On your mark.
And boy, did she play that game.
Go.
First, I'm gonna start at the bottom of your ball sack.
She kind of starts off like a startled fawn and she's not really sure what to say.
And then I'm gonna lick him and shove him in my mouth.
She was not forgetting the stepchildren. She was all about everything down there.
And I was thinking, okay, just start at the bottom of the balls, and then I'm gonna go up your long, hard shaft, and I'm gonna suck your cock so fucking dry, you don't even know.
Fucking awesome.
It got as raunchy as I've ever been talked dirty to in my life, and it was awesome.
She did eventually pick up steam.
And if that doesn't really work, I'll shove my thumb up your ass.
Thumb in the butt, which threw me for a little loop.
Other than that, keep going. Keep going.
And she rode me like a bull.
You're gonna knock us over.
We got very, very close and very familiar with each other this afternoon.
She did very well. I thought that was one hell of a job.
Yeah! Ride me, honey! Oh, yeah!
It's certainly some of the finest improvisation I have seen in my career. And I, bless her heart, I really support what she's doing.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, that's it.
I'm done.
So am I.
It was very interesting. It's up here for good.
Cami gave quite a performance. It was eye-opening.
All right, the results are in. We started off, Tim, with a base rate of 60 beats per minute on your heart. Cami got you up to 78 beats per minute, which is a difference of 18 beats per minute. Well done. So 18 is the number to beat.
And then the models went, and that is also something I never need to experience again.
And go.
You like when I blow on you?
The models, it was like you went into like the house of horrors. Something happened, and it was like, oh. There was just something so wrong about it. Help me put this into words, would you please?
They know each other well and knew how to get each other's heartbeats up.
I'm not gonna be able to sleep.
Damn, they're going
to Mexico. All right, well, we have found out that love is indeed a battlefield. And, Nicole, you started with 64. You ended up with 86. That's 22 more beats per minute. You are going to Kosovo, Mexico. Congratulations to both of you. Oh, my goodness, man. Carried away.
Maybe if we'd started making out, that could have maybe got the heart rate up a little bit more.
It It was the girls' turn to meet Austin's parents just as the boys had gone through it.
Ladies, allow me to introduce Austin's parents, Dallas and Lois Newton Rice.
I was trying to be on my best behavior without really changing myself at all.
Let's see, this is wrong to me, right? No socks?
Oh, it's in the socks?
Now, is that in?
We had no idea how Amanda was going to take to my parents, if she was going to indeed believe that they were actually my parents.
This guy, I want to tell you, this is the apple of my eye right here. This kid he's a stud. He is a stud. Comes from good stock.
You guys have been supportive.
So I thought.
They came to every football game I had, away or home in high school.
No, you're a star player. Prom king.
Don't brag, Dad. Go ahead, tell them everything. These two actors are completely unlike my real-life parents.
I know you want to have fun, and I don't want to be a wedge between
She said to me outside, "Are you sure you have to do this?" I said.
Austin's mom looked terrified. She was very, very reserved and very unhappy to be here.
I'll go on record right now. I'm ready for a grandkid. I'm 50, but I'm ready. I'm 50!
Austin's dad was ready for this. He looked like he was ready to have a good time.
No, I'd like to meet your frog.
Strange remedy.
Love to meet your frog sometime. When we played Piper's parents.
It is my great pleasure to introduce to you Piper's parents, Betty and Frank Davidson.
Robin played
Party mom.
Party mom. I played a very hard ass. If you hurt my little girl, you hurt yourself. Then when we played Austin's parents, we kind of reversed roles, so I was a little bit of a party guy.
You see those big bazoombas and you just assume, right? But she's sweet as can be and she's intelligent.
The Grim Reaper walks in after Dallas and Lois excused from the room to let us know that we have tasks that we are going to have to perform during dinner.
Ladies, each one of these packets contains one deep, dark secret culled from your respective pasts. You'll notice that these packets are all sealed. Your sordid histories are shielded from the outside world, and they will remain so, provided you complete a task that we will give you to complete during dinner with Austin's parents. Amanda, your task to complete tonight during dinner is you have to get Austin's dad to tell you the story of his first time. Yes, that first time. Eleanor, you must sit in Austin's father's lap and call him Daddy. Ingrid, you must use the word fellatio in 3 sentences throughout the meal. Cami, you must convince Austin's mother to take a body shot from your belly button.
Next. Well, if we didn't have AIDS, what do you think we'd all be doing right now? Cami? I want to hear.
And later, you'll receive Austin's ultimate symbol of love. Pearl necklace.
To all the lovely ladies, may you all enjoy your time here. Short and sweet. There you go. Cheers. Cheers.
We have tasks that we are going to have to perform during dinner.
I probably had the easiest task, which was to somehow slip fellatio into conversation 3 times. Austin tells me he's been reading a lot up in his room. Have you guys been?
I have the new American short stories.
I'm always amazed at the archetypal characters. I'm a big fan of like the Horatio Algier character type of a thing. Yeah.
Ingrid performed like a champ. It was awesome.
Oh, fellatio. I mean, gesundheit.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. I was to ask Dallas about his first time when he lost his virginity. To ask a horribly wrong question.
I didn't quite hear you. What was that?
Salmonellatio or fellatio? Salmonella?
Nope, that's...
What did you say?
My chicken is so pink.
It's like salmonella over there.
No, I said something else.
I had to sit on Dallas's lap and call him Daddy.
Are you going to parlay that somehow?
You know what?
Oh, yep.
No, I feel like my chair is broken.
Here.
I was not sure how Eleanor was going to pull it off.
Here, do you want to sit down here?
Yeah, I was just telling your dad I was going to just have Daddy.
She started playing this musical chairs thing, and I mean, it was like a sitcom.
I didn't say
Let's
that.
switch because you probably want to sit next to your mother.
You're okay. You can get to know them
Here we
better
go.
that way.
Here we go. We're going to switch. Oh, my shoe, Daddy, my shoe fell off. Darn it. My shoe just collapsed. I think the heel's broken.
I was given the task of get the mother to take a body shot off of your belly button. You know, we haven't even taken a shot once.
Taking a what?
I don't mean to change the subject, but do you guys like shots?
Taking a shot?
Mm-hmm.
At what?
Cami, out of nowhere, just says, let's do a shot.
Can we get some shots in here? Maybe someone could get some shots? When I was in college this time, I went to a bar and they did a shot. I actually have to show you. Excuse me, Eleanor. Okay. You just lie on your back just like this, and it's actually called taking a body shot. Yeah, oh, you're familiar with it.
I watch these shows.
We're gonna start with you. Come on down.
I
Do
think
it,
I'll
Lois.
pass on that.
No, honey, do it. It's fun.
We had not a clue how to help Cami, but we told her we would do anything we possibly could to help her.
You really don't usually start doing shots until after dinner.
But we can make an exception.
You want me to show you? I'll show you how.
Dallas said that he would go first, and Dallas did the body shot a lot better than I ever would have imagined. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Whoa, very well done. Yeah.
I mean, the scene was absolutely insane. And at one point, I thought, this is a big con. They're really still trying to punk me, aren't they? Amanda, there is no way anyone can believe this. You are an actress, and they planted you from the start.
All right, you go, Amanda.
I'll do a different way.
Amanda, go.
Amanda's gonna do it a different way. I'm up. I tried to take a shot off of Cami in a way that was innocent enough that maybe Lois would give it a shot.
You can cheat. You can cheat. See? That was very well done.
yes.
Right off the body like that.
It's really not bad if you do it the way I did it. Except when the liquor is coursing through you.
Eleanor, come on.
No,
Come on,
I don't
Eleanor.
think I want one. Uh-oh.
If Eleanor had done it, I think it would have been really, really helpful.
Seen all I need to see.
You should do one, honey.
I think you know what I'm talking about. So,
Well,
really sort of resent that I've been put in this position.
Oh, come on. It's just fun and games, honey.
Oh, we should do it now.
You're pretty proficient at that.
Yes, I am.
And that just opened a whole Pandora's box that pretty much spiraled the conversation down.
Okay.
Oh, I need more water.
Her, look at her. OC, beautiful. I mean, forget about it. All right, her, beautiful. I mean, Swedish. Her, girl next door, gorgeous, green eyes, just popping out of her head. Just lovely. Hoop earrings. You just want to.
I don't think Lois appreciated Dallas's candor.
I just want to know, like, how far the party goes and...
I think this is the second coming, the sexual revolution that we started in the 60s, to tell you the truth. And I'll come right out and say it, so don't hide behind your, your velour
I'm
of,
being authentic here.
promiscuity and the Pope and whatever,
I'm not pretending to be
okay?
something that I'm not.
it just unfolded like a nightmare. And Amanda just freaked out. The conflict in the scene was tremendous.
Well, if we didn't have AIDS, what do you think we'd all be doing right now? Cami? I want to hear.
Oh no, I need sugar. Here you go.
You are sugar.
Thank you. I'll take the fat-free kind, thank you.
We don't need another generation
Need
of
to
guilt.
reevaluate ourselves.
So-and-so died on the cross because...
So-and-so?
Amanda, are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm a little uncomfortable, that's all.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm good, thank you. Dallas was just going at full speed, and then before I knew it...
You weren't my first, okay? My first was Mrs. Goslin, okay, in 8th grade, all right?
Jackpot, in Tim's words. Oh my gosh, I didn't have to do anything. I'm really tired all of a sudden. It was only Cami left, and everybody, I mean, cameras were changing, people were moving around. This was the last chance, last shot for Cami.
Well, before we end dinner, kind of in an honor to make Cami feel more comfortable, shots of whatever. You can do it innocent like me.
All right, Cami, get over here.
I was hoping Dallas and I would stay in our seats since we'd already done the shots. We could be observers this time, but Dallas took the reins.
Yeah, old school,
Why doesn't Ingrid go first?
No, that's right. It's all right, he's already starting.
Dad jumps up on in there. Next thing you know, licking the belly, taking the shot. And this time, it looks to me like he's full on making out with Cami.
But that ends dinner. And with that being said, I put it to the Newton Rices. You may have noticed, perhaps, some odd behavior being exhibited by Austin's lady suitors. Allow me to explain.
I did.
You sure you don't want a shot? Body shot?
Cami. Allow me to explain. Each of the ladies had a task put to them that they needed to complete before the end of dinner. If they failed to complete that task, a secret about them would be revealed. The only one who didn't complete her task was Cami. And so it appears as if I have to now reveal her secret. Now, I'm sure by now you all know what a sweet and lovely girl Cami is. But perhaps there's something you don't know. While most sexually evolved young women stock up on condoms, Cami apparently stocks up on condiments. If you would feast your eyes on the telly.
What seems to be the problem?
It's turned on, but I'm not getting any.
Not getting any. I see. I think I have the solution.
I know Cami wanted to watch that video, but she couldn't because Amanda immediately went over and started comforting her because it was so believable that Cami would actually perform in something like this.
I'm sorry we had to see that on such a small monitor.
Oh, God, not the time.
Well, we've certainly had a full day.
I'm sorry, Mitch. I'm sorry.
However, there's still one morsel left in our cornucopia of activity.
Yippee.
Tonight's pearl necklace eviction ceremony.
Cami, you have nothing to be ashamed of.
And you can't show that on TV.
Yeah, that will not be shown on TV.
You can't show that. No,
That will not
we
be
don't
shown on
take-
TV.
I don't think it's allowed.
It has to be PG.
Coming up next, Austin has made his decision. Your neck is bare, and so is your place in his heart. Love. It's why we're all here. But tonight, one of you will be cut off from love's rich caviar and force-fed rejection's week-old cod. For those of you lucky enough to remain, you'll receive Austin's ultimate symbol of love, a pearl necklace. Welcome to the pearl necklace eviction ceremony. As you can see, there are 4 of you, and Austin can only give 3 pearl necklaces. Now, before Austin makes his decision, you'll each have an opportunity to take one step forward and make your final pleas. Cami.
I seem to get in trouble when I open my mouth, so I'm just not going to say anything tonight.
Eleanor.
Austin, I've been waiting a long time to get some alone time with you. While I haven't had a chance to have that yet, I'm looking forward to that time and that day, and I think about it very, very often. And if absence makes the heart grow fonder, then you're in for a treat when we actually get that time. So I'd like to stick around and see what that would be like.
Amanda.
I'd like to say thank you, and thank you to your parents. I wish I'd had more time to get to know you, and you'll get to know me. So thank you.
Thank you. And lastly, Ingrid.
Austin, last night was a very emotional evening for me, and you really showed great kindness and compassion. I know these are qualities that my grandfather would want for me to find in a man. So I hope that you pick me and give me a chance to make him proud.
All right, Austin, before you announce which of these ladies you will be adorning with a pearl necklace, would you care to address the group?
Oh, that's okay. I have nothing to say.
Ladies, it's time. If you're selected, step up to Austin, lean forward, and he will put a pearl necklace on your neck. However, if at the end of the ceremony your neck is bare, you'll be asked to leave the house immediately. Austin, if you will.
Amanda. Amanda, may I give you a pearl necklace?
Yes, please.
Cami. Cami, may I give you a pearl necklace?
Yes.
This is the final pearl necklace.
Eleanor. Eleanor, may I give you a pearl necklace?
Yes.
Austin, would you care to address Ingrid?
Apparently, some people will do anything to win.
Ingrid?
I think I speak for myself and my dead grandfather when I say I'm disappointed.
Very well. Ingrid, Austin has made his decision. Your neck is bare, and so is your place in his heart. Take your walk down the last chance for love trail of tears. Off you go.
I didn't want to embarrass her, but I had gotten the producers to call her parents for me. Wanted to speak to them directly to make a donation on behalf of her grandfather. And when I called, I asked who I was speaking with. It was her grandfather. She had lied to me about, and to us about it. And to me, that is the ultimate betrayal.
Her mom's grandparents live with her, mom and dad. It was her dad's grandfather. It was her dad's dad that passed.
I was under the impression that she only had one grandfather.
I don't know. Just from a conversation this morning, I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know the whole story.
She didn't seem to protest. She said she was very confident tonight.
Whoa. Well, these things are never easy. But loss is a part of life, which Ingrid learned perhaps too well the past few days. But do you ladies celebrate your victory? For tomorrow the game begins anew.
Next week, on a very special Joe Schmo 2, we've laughed with them. We've cried with them. And one of them is going to die. Who will survive? Find out on the next Joe Schmo 2.
Holy shnikes.